If you're not for the destruction of America, you better pay attention quickly. This is a massive move. And who has credibility on it? Nobody's going to believe Donald Trump. Okay? The right will believe Donald Trump, but nobody on the left. So you're not going to change any minds there. Do you think the right's going to believe the New York Times, MSNBC, NBC, CBS? You think we're going to believe the New York Times? The people who have been carrying water for the Biden crimes, the Clinton crimes, and I'm not talking about the stupid death list. I'm talking about a server and having her own State Department people go into a SCIF, which is the top secret room. It's completely sealed off. Going in, getting documents, cutting off top secret, and then emailing them to her on her private server. And nothing. And now you're going to try to convince me this has nothing to do with January 6th. Okay. What does it have to do with? Well, it's a National Archives thing. He's got papers that should be in the history department of the... Excuse me, what? He has top secret papers. We have pictures. Coincidentally, they came out yesterday, right around the time of the raid.
It does not matter if you are left or right or red or blue, libertarian or Green Party. What the FBI just did to Donald Trump should absolutely horrify you. Doesn't matter what side you align yourself with. Whenever one party takes the most powerful institutions of our government and weaponizes them against their political opposition, then the legitimacy of our entire democratic system collapses. Like Glenn said in the video, if you're not for the entire destruction of America, then this should never be a point of celebration for you. And I'm talking to those on the left. What is the real reason why they raided Mar-a-Lago? Well, let's get right into it. You see, they aren't going after Donald Trump because he's guilty and everyone else in Washington is innocent. Think about the Bidens. Think about the Clintons, the servers. My gosh, Obama left office with 30 million pages. It's like 30 million? Well, well, you can put a lot on servers.
Yeah.
30 million pages.
That's unbelievable.
That he was not supposed to have. So this is not like, well, it's just the justice system and, just going after the bad guys. No, this has nothing to do. This has everything to do with taking down former President Donald Trump. Rather, they are going after Donald Trump because they think that they have found a way to keep him from ever running for president again. You see, the following is what 18 U.S. Code 2071 says, and this is what it all comes down to, because they're not interested in what if these top secret documents get out and get leaked? No, they're trying to pin something on him to prevent him from ever holding a political office of any kind ever again. A, whoever willfully and unlawfully conceals, removes, mutilates, obliterates, or destroys or attempts to do so, or with the intent to do so, takes and carries away any record, proceeding, map, book, paper, document, or other thing, filed or deposited with any clerk or officer of any court of the United States, or in any public office, or with any judicial or public officer of the United States, shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 3 years or both. And here, so there's one level. Now let's get to the even deeper level, part B. Whoever having the custody of any such record shall be fined under this title or imprisoned not more than 3 years or both, and shall forfeit his office and be disqualified from holding any office under the United States. If they can convict Trump under this section, he will be permanently banned from the presidency, and that is exactly what they want. Here's a quote. It says this: "Nothing like this has ever happened to a president of the United States before." This is from Donald Trump. After working and cooperating with the relevant government agencies, this unannounced raid on my home was not necessary or appropriate. It is prosecutorial misconduct, the weaponization of the justice system, and an attack by radical left Democrats who desperately don't want me to run for president in 2024, especially based on recent polls, and who will likewise do anything to stop Republicans and conservatives in the upcoming midterm elections. Such an assault could only take place in broken third world countries. Sadly, America has now become one of those countries, corrupt at a level not seen before. So Neil Katyal, who was appointed by Barack Obama to represent the government in front of the Supreme Court in 2010 and 2011, well, he told him MSNBC on Monday night that if he were Trump's lawyer, he would be telling him to prepare for jail time. So the full power of the FBI and the Justice Department are now being directed at Trump, and they aren't going to show any mercy. In light of what has just transpired, a statement from Attorney General Merrick Garland made recent now sounds even more ominous. As Garland recently said, federal prosecutors are now engaged in the, quote, most wide-ranging investigation and the most important investigation that the Justice Department has ever entered into. We have to get this right. They aren't going to stop until they win. And if another Trump arises, they will give that individual the exact same treatment. You know, and it's true, and one commentator I was listening to, he was talking about how one thing is certain, how if Donald J. Trump wasn't running for president in 2024, Sunday night before the raid, he was running by Monday night. The surprise raid of 20 to 30 armed FBI agents on the former president's private residence in an it's totally unprecedented in American history. Yep, everything changed just a few days ago. No longer could American citizens assume that former presidents were safe from political persecution, even imprisonment by extreme opponents. No future president will be confident he or she won't go to prison for their beliefs and policies. No American citizen can assume he or she is living in a free republic under the rule of law. You can be certain that Donald Trump will run for president in 2024. He no longer has a choice. He must run to prove that American citizens cannot be silenced by far left, communists who work for the Chinese Communist Party. It's unbelievable.